Right, it's nearly game week 6, so let's take a look at our game week 6 predictions and our predicted league table and some highlights from the games. So just a reminder, you can go and check all of the highlights in shorts format like you can see on screen now. Go and look at the channel, there's a playlist for every game week with all of the highlights from each of the games. And then we have this video where we go through the summary of all of the results, all of the predicted results, and have a look at some key highlights from the games. We got some really great highlights this week actually, some awesome goals. And then we look at the predicted league table, and then in future, once all the real games happen, we'll have a look and see how we did. And we've had some really good weeks. Week 4, go and look at week 4. We got 7 out of 10 right. Anyway, so on screen now are our predicted results for game week 6. So we've got Everton and Liverpool. First game, Liverpool winning 3-1. We got Brentford beating Leeds 1-0. We got Palace beating Newcastle 1-0. We got Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth drawing 0-0. Tottenham losing to Fulham 1-0, not sure about that one. Wolves beating Southampton 2-1. Manchester City beating Aston Villa 3-0. Leicester beating Brighton 2-0. Chelsea beating West Ham 3-1. And Manchester United beating Arsenal 2-1. Again, I'm not sure about that, but Manchester United are doing a lot better now. If you had a look at game week 5, which is really literally just finished, it was last night. Manchester United played Leicester City and they won. I think they're up to like 5th in the league, something like that. I can't remember now, but yeah, they're really starting to climb up. They've won 3 games in a row now, and so could this be their 4th? Okay, let's look at some of the highlights from these games. So we've got some awesome goals, and I think if you know me, you know I love a good volley. That was a good volley. And there's a few good volleys this week. So that was an awesome volley by Haaland, who's been on fire in real life and in FIFA this season so far. Let's take a closer look at that one. Yeah, lovely volley. And I think we've got 3 decent volleys coming up, so some really cool volleys this week. Game week 5 there wasn't any decent volleys, there was none at all. So this one, there's a corner, it's Chelsea, heads it down, catches it first time on the volley. I love it. I love to see him catching it first time on the volley. It's such a satisfying viewing for me. So there we go. Yeah, another great volley, left hand off the goal. Not quite as top corner as Haaland's, but lovely technique. Enjoyed that one. And I think we got one more coming up. I can't remember who it is. Let's take a look. So it's Manchester United. So yeah, lovely lofted through ball there. Awesome volley. That one was smashed in from an angle as well. So let's take another look at that one on the replay. Yeah, I think that's probably my favourite. Actually, I should have put that first clip because that one is awesome. He really smashed that one in. So that's all of our goals of the week, and I'd say that last one was my goal of the week. And now we've got all of our dodgy referee decisions. So I like to see these, I like to keep them in the game because I think they're funny and it just adds a bit to the game. So dodgy handball, let's see if this one was dodgy. I don't know actually, if that was heading towards the goal. Oh yeah, and they always seem to save them. When there's a dodgy decision like that for a penalty, it seems to get saved a lot. So this one, again, let's have a look at this one. Was this one? Yeah. I mean, to be honest, in real life, they are getting a bit funny about this, and he skies that one over. Yeah, like, it just hits your arm. If your arm's in an unnatural position, it's a handball, even if it's kind of not going towards the goal. So I think maybe those two were probably right decisions based on how it is in real life. Let's have a look at this one. Now that one, I'm not sure. We didn't even get a good angle of it. I guess when he was jumping up, it was hidden from our view. Did it hit his arm like that? And that one was saved as well, so that's 3 saves. Yes, and then this last one, I think this one, let's have a look, I can't remember again. Yeah, again, we didn't get a good view of that one at all. I can't even tell if that was a handball or what, but that one actually gets scored. That's because it's Palace and it was Zaha, so of course. Anyway, so that's our key highlights for the week, and let's have a look at our actual Premier League table prediction. So what we've got here is what we predict the Premier League table to look like based on those results. So On the right hand side you can see the colour coding, whether they are going up the table, down the table or staying still, and on this view we've got no yellows or oranges, which means there's all movement, so we're not predicting anyone to stay where they are. So you can see at the top there we are predicting Manchester City to take over Arsenal, because we're predicting Arsenal to lose against Manchester United, which means United climb up to third place and Liverpool are climbing up. So it's kind of, that table is kind of looking like almost like it should do. The top 5 there, I mean Chelsea should be a bit higher usually, but yeah, the other teams are starting to drop down a little bit, so I'd say it's looking a bit more realistic. Then what we've got here is the bottom half. So Palace are going up with that win. We've got Southampton with Newcastle dropping down a little bit. So Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth are the only 2 teams that we're predicting to stay in exactly the same position. And then we've got Aston Villa going down, and they will be at the bottom of the table. So at the moment, after game week 5, it's Leicester at the bottom, but we're predicting them to get their first win, so they're on 4 points. And we're predicting Aston Villa to lose again, so they've still only got that 1 win, which puts them right at the bottom. But same with Everton. Well, Everton have got 3 draws rather than 1 win, so also just on 3 points at the bottom of the table, but not as bad goal difference as Aston Villa. So that is our predictions of how the Premier League table will look. Do go and check out the previous weeks, see how we did. We did 4 out of 10 games right in game week 5. Game week 4, 7 out of 10. It was brilliant. And the league table for game week 4, it looked really good. So many greens when we actually looked at the real results compared to what we predicted, because we had it so good. It was awesome. But yeah, as a reminder, all of the highlights of game week 6 in shorts format are out at the same time as this video in the format like you just saw on screen. So that is it. That's our predictions for this week. Let's hope we get some good results. So thanks for watching. Please do give us a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the season. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.